Geez, you're trending like crazy.
I'm trending?
TikTok has given us many viral trends. So whether you're looking for cooking hacks or your next favorite snack food combo, here are the top 20 most viral TikTok food hacks. Juicing a lemon without a knife.
Lemonade? Look at the lemonade!
Forget the knife and the cutting board and instead grab a skewer. This TikTok hack will save you tons of mess and cleanup while still delivering the lemon juice you want and need. The first thing you do is roll your lemon, or lemons, to get the juices flowing. After this, you poke the skewer into one end 3/4 of the way through the lemon. Then hold it over your desired container and squeeze. And voila! You get a mess-free juiced lemon. DIY Jello Boba.
Boba, yum yum.
Boba, 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 boba.
Craving a refreshing, milky boba drink? Well, if you've never made one yourself, this task might seem daunting. But with this TikTok hack, it's a simplified process. The trick? Use Jello. Simply pour the Jello mix into a cup and wait for it to set. Once it's set, pour milk over top and then break up the Jello with a straw. The Jello will break up into chunks just like the Jello or pearls you'd get from a boba cafe, and it will add sweetness to the milk.
Sweet.
Want to take it up a level? Use flavored milk that complements the flavor of your chosen Jello. A drip-free popsicle.
Get your popsicle!
When summer rolls around and the days become incredibly hot, there's nothing quite like an ice-cold popsicle to cool you down. But the struggle with popsicles? Those messy drips. That's where this TikTok hack comes in. Before the popsicle can start dripping all over your hands and fingers, becoming a sticky, irritating mess, stop those drips in their tracks with a muffin liner.
The Muffin Man?
A muffin man!
All you need to do is cut a small slit in the center of a muffin liner and then pop it onto the popsicle stick so that it can catch any and all drips. Keep pancake batter in a ketchup bottle.
What's gross about pancakes with butter and maple syrup?
Making pancakes just got a lot easier thanks to this TikTok hack. How does it help? By making it easier to pour pancake batter onto a hot pan or skillet perfectly without the pesky dribbles or spills that can come from spooning the batter from the mixing bowl. All you have to do is put your pancake batter into a squeeze bottle. A ketchup bottle works well. When you're ready to cook your pancakes, simply squeeze out the amount you need.
I'm squeezing it!
This helps you avoid those drips and messes to get a perfectly circular pancake each time. Or if you're feeling creative, you could even try making unique shapes. The best way to cut up bell peppers. You know how seeds get absolutely everywhere when you're cutting up a bell pepper? Well, with this TikTok hack, you can kiss that mess goodbye. It turns out there's a very simple way to cut your bell peppers so that the seeds stay put.
How?
By cutting along the natural lines and grooves of the pepper. By doing this, you keep the seeds attached to the core of the pepper. Start by slicing along the lines of the pepper and then gently pull open the pepper. Once the pepper's open, simply trim around the core to keep the seeds in place. Voila! A mess-free way to cut up your bell peppers. Bake cinnamon rolls in a waffle maker.
Yeah! Waffle!
Grooves that perfectly hold on to a generous helping of the frosting and crispy, delicious cinnamon and sugar-filled bits to satisfy your sweet tooth. That's exactly what this TikTok hack delivers. The next time you get cinnamon roll dough or make it yourself, pop it into a waffle maker instead of baking it. The waffle maker will cook your cinnamon roll to golden perfection, and you can enjoy them right away. First time here? Well, be like the cool kids and hit that subscribe button and never miss out. Thanks, you're the best. Pancake Cereal.
Chris, I think you've had too much sugar cereal.
I think I haven't had enough!
Remember that pancake in a squeeze bottle hack? Well, here's another use for it, making pancake cereal. This is a TikTok trend pancake lovers will love. Pull out your pancake batter-filled squeeze bottle and use it to create a bunch of mini pancakes. Once you have a pile of mini pancakes ready, put them in a bowl and cover them in milk. Or dress them up the same way you would regular pancakes with a little butter and a lot of maple syrup, and maybe even a few fresh slices of fruit.
Trying to eat healthy.
You'll have a fun and satisfying breakfast dish you'll want to make again and again. Folded quesadillas.
Quesadilla.
Quesadillas are a delicious dish that are oh so satisfying, but sometimes cooking them can be a struggle. Perfectly spreading out the flavors and, more importantly, cooking them without making a huge mess can pose a challenge. But with folded quesadillas, you can perfect the flavor ratio and keep messes to a minimum. How? By dedicating each quarter of your tortilla to a specific quesadilla ingredient and then carefully fold each quarter on top of one another for a triangle-shaped quesadilla that delivers on flavor, crunch, and hunger satisfaction. Give it a try the next time your quesadilla craving sets in. Fresh watermelon juice. Holy watermelon! Ah, the scorching heat of summer, where the sun's rays bear down on us with unrelenting intensity, leaving us yearning for a refreshing drink. And the realm of TikTok has gifted us with a miraculous solution to beat the heat and quench our thirst like never before. Simply cut a circle into your watermelon big enough to fit an immersion blender, then pop the immersion blender in and start blending. As the blades of the blender come to life, the watermelon is transformed into frothy nectar. Keep blending until all the chunks are liquefied, and then you'll have fresh watermelon juice that you can pour into glasses straight from the melon itself. Damn! For an added feeling of refreshment, try including ice cubes and even a few fresh mint leaves. Skittles Popcorn.
Popcorn.
We've all heard of flavored popcorn, like caramel popcorn or popcorn drizzled in chocolate, but have you ever heard of Skittles Popcorn? It was all over TikTok because it delivers a sweet, crunchy, and delicious treat. The videos show you how to make this surprisingly simple snack. Cook your stovetop popcorn the same way you normally would. The only difference, add Skittles to the popcorn kernels before you start cooking them. The Skittles will melt as the kernels start to pop, coating them in a sweet, fruity flavor and fun, playful colors. Needless to say, this innovative twist on the classic cinema treat took the snacking world by storm, quickly becoming a TikTok sensation. McNuggets Sauce Shake.
Our sauce was so secret it was only written down one place.
The next time you go to McD's for your chicken McNugget fix, why not try taking them up a level with this dipping sauce hack? All you have to do is empty the contents of your chosen dipping sauce into your McNugget container. Then close the lid and give it a good shake. When you open up the container, your chicken nuggets will be perfectly coated in the sauce for a delicious experience. Though you may want to grab extra napkins and a fork to minimize the mess. Fruit roll-up Mochi.
Fruit roll-ups for Bart? Beer roll-ups for Homer?
Fruit roll-ups, a childhood favorite, had their moment of fame on TikTok with this sweet and yummy hack. What was the hack? It involved putting a scoop of vanilla ice cream right into the center of your fruit roll-up sheet, not to be confused with fruit by the foot, and then folding the fruit roll-up around the ice cream. The result? A colorful dumpling-shaped treat that will satisfy your frozen sweet tooth. Shredded cheese taco shell.
Taco Tuesday is nice.
Everybody loves tacos. They're customizable for even the pickiest of eaters and can be upgraded to satisfy even the most discerning foodies. So it's no surprise that a taco hack went viral. What's the hack, you ask? Well, it turns out all you need is some shredded cheese and a hot pan. Sprinkle the cheese into the shape of a circle on the hot pan and let it all start to melt together. Once it's nicely melted and starting to look a little fried, take it out of the pan. While the cheese is still warm but not hot enough to burn your fingers, gently fold it into the shape of a taco shell and hold it in place to get the shape to set. Once it's set, you have yourself a cheesy taco shell to fill up with all of your favorite taco fixings. Peel garlic with the microwave.
A walk-in microwave.
Garlic is delicious. It's an amazing addition to so many recipes. But if you've ever worked with garlic in the kitchen, then you know how difficult it can be to peel the skin off the buds. That's where this TikTok hack comes in. Instead of jumping straight to peeling it off with your fingers, pop it into the microwave first. It only needs a quick 30 seconds, but it's enough to make the skin come off with ease and limit the struggle of getting your garlic ready for your recipe. Ice cream bread.
I was trying to see if you have the tingle thing.
I have the tingle thing, just not for bread.
2020 brought us many baking trends, or bread baking trends if you want to get specific about it. So it's no surprise that even after the world opened up again, that bread would still have a special place in our hearts. So much so that when ice cream bread debuted on TikTok, it took off. And what exactly is ice cream bread? It's bread made with ice cream to deliver a sweet cake-like loaf. If you want to give this trend a try, all you need is some ice cream and self-rising flour. Let the ice cream melt and then mix it together with your flour. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even throw in add-ins like sprinkles or chocolate chips.
I want them both right now.
Next, pop it in the oven. Once it's done baking, you'll be left with a delicious homemade dessert. One-pan breakfast sandwich.
Sandwich.
If you haven't seen this TikTok hack yet, it's bound to blow your mind. It has all the standard breakfast fare: toast, eggs, cheese, and ham or bacon. But instead of cooking each thing in its own pan, you cook everything in one. Start with the eggs as the base by pouring the whisked eggs into the pan like you would to cook scrambled eggs. After this, add in 2 slices of bread and be sure to coat each side in the eggs for the best flavor experience. Flip the eggs and bread over to cook equally on both sides. Pile on all the add-ons you love on your breakfast sandwich, and then use your spatula to fold the eggs up and over the fillings, and then finally to fold 1 slice of bread on top of the other. And voila, a decadent breakfast sandwich. Strip herbs with a grater.
Herbs in, herbs out. Herbs in, herbs out.
Avoid the painstaking process of removing stems from your herbs with your box grater. After cleaning off the herbs, stick the bottom of the stems through the holes in the grater and then pull the herb through. This will separate the stems from the leaves so you can speed up your cooking process. Separate egg yolks and whites with a water bottle.
I guess you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, am I right?
Separating eggs can be painstaking and frustrating, and if you're not careful, you just end up breaking the yolk and making the task impossible. But with this TikTok hack, you can make this task a breeze. How does it work? By using an empty water bottle to suck the yolk out of the egg whites.
Suck it.
You can do it yourself by placing the opening of the water bottle on the surface of the egg yolk. Then gently squeeze the water bottle to start lifting the egg yolk away from the whites. You can then carefully bring the yolk over to its own container, and voila, you've separated your eggs. Keep plastic wrap in the freezer.
It's even worse than trying to cover anything with saran wrap.
Plastic wrap is a great way to help store food, but man oh man can it be frustrating. When you're trying to use it, it seems like it wants to stick to everything except what you're trying to cover. But apparently, if you put it into the freezer, you don't have to worry about that struggle. The frigid temperature keeps the plastic wrap from sticking to itself, making it easier to cover a container or wrap up leftovers. Corn ribs.
How much for order of ribs?
$2.50.
$2.50.
If you've been looking for a way to switch up your classic corn on the cob cooking technique, then this TikTok hack is for you. Dubbed corn ribs because the end result looks like classic ribs, it lets you cook your corn into a delicious side dish for your next barbecue. You can make it by cutting your corn on the cob into quarters lengthwise. Just be sure to use a sharp knife and to be careful to avoid cutting your fingers.
My finger!
Once you have your corn quarters, or the ribs, you can cook them up. As they cook, they'll curl and look even more like ribs. We dare say you could try adding sauces and seasonings to them to really create a unique and delicious corn on the cob experience. Hey, check out more great videos. Just tap or click. Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell.